as this guy here, Elijah Bryant, does all the dirty work for FS. He was outstanding in the victory on Tuesday night against Bayern Munich. Bryant tries his arm from deep and delivers it.
Guys, I put in a super detailed film breakdown in this video. It's something new I wanted to try. I hope you guys like it. Let me know in the comments.
How is it cold out here and you're from Minnesota?
Hey, because I'm from Minnesota don't mean it can't be cold everywhere else. Boy, it's freezing.
Alright, we just made it to the hotel in Lithuania. Did you know that the national sport of Lithuania is basketball? Their national bird is a stork. Oh, look at this, it's pretty cool. But to be honest, this arena that we're playing in is honestly probably one of the loudest arenas in Europe, and they have some of the best fans in Europe. When I say best fans, there's a difference when it comes to fans. You have fans that are really good fans but are really rude, and then you have fans that are really good fans that are really kind, like the Green White Boys of Zalgiris. And then they have one of the best facilities actually in EuroLeague. If you want to see what the facilities look like, go check out Chime Monique's video. He did a video with Keenan Evans and toured the facilities, and they have access to a practice facility. They have a nice arena, and that's something you probably don't know is that every team is different. And so, especially like our team, we have like a nice arena, a nice place where we practice at the Federation, but we don't have access to it all the time, which is unfortunate. So if you want to get extra shots up, let's say, you know, after a game you don't shoot it well, then it's kind of tough to do. So arenas like, I know Zalgiris, you can do that. I don't know if Asphalt you can do that. I know probably Madrid for sure. Thinner, I know for sure because I see Nigel's videos. But that's something you take for granted when you're playing in college, because in BYU, we had the annex, which is upstairs, and you can access that anytime just by your face scan. You saw that during the summer. But let's go eat lunch and get ready for practice. I think they got the famous blood soup. You gonna try it?
Let's see. For your spine, so I'm thinking on the right?
As a hooper during the season, you're gonna encounter, I like to call them nicks and knacks. And right now, my nick and knack is my back. So I try to be a problem solver at all costs. My body is my moneymaker. So what the physio tells me or what the doctor tells me, I take it with a grain of salt, because at the end of the day, I want to do my own research. So when I had plantar fasciitis last year, I developed a whole spreadsheet on Notion, research or what exercise, all this stuff. So if you want that, I'll just put it. So let me know if you want it in the comments and I'll give it to you. But now I'm dealing with this back situation where my back's tight, and my mom's a Pilates instructor and she said I should be doing some Pilates. So now I'm gonna find a video on YouTube that I need to strengthen my abs, strengthen my spine, and just another problem to be solved. So don't take no for an answer. If someone tells you you're injured, do more research, get a second opinion, because at the end of the day, if you're trying to play professional basketball, then your body is your moneymaker and you gotta take care of it.
The legs stay together. Exhale. Exhale. Come back to center. Stay in the middle. And now go to dorsiflex. So reach the heel.
Back is actually feeling a little bit better. Can't even lie to you. All right, so I was thinking is that the past few games I just been feeling kind of and obviously we know about the situation personally, but even before that I felt kind of and I realized what it was. Sometimes I have to check myself. I wasn't having intention in my practices, my shoot-arounds, my games. So for practice tonight, I wrote down what I want to do. It says Zalgiris practice. So you could screenshot that and use it. But these are all things that I feel like that I need to, in the last game, I feel like I could have done these better. So if you guys want me to do like these like workout like PDFs or files, then let me know. I know Trey does them. I haven't even looked at Trey's, but I actually saw this first one, stand behind me and throw it to a spot, in his last video, Slice of Life. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. He has his trainer stand behind him, throw it, and he goes and gets it and shoots it. I thought it was a good one. So his workouts look pretty good. Go and check them out. But I think the biggest thing is every single day having intention, because it allows you to feel like have purpose instead of just showing up to the game. Oh, I hope I play well. No, today I'm going to do A, B, and C. That I do A, B, and C that aren't based around a result, but more based around the task, then you'll feel good about yourself. Oh, I show up to weights, that I do A, B, and C. Oh, I show up to practice, that I do A, B, and C. Never result driven, all task driven. I'm gonna lay down for a second.
I'll be quiet now.
Imagine.
What year is this for you in your league?
I stopped counting long time.
Alright, we were having this debate with my team. Name a player that is more skilled than Jason Tatum. Okay, KD, Wemby, AD. After that, who else?
So I definitely forgot my beat heat, my beat juice that I drink before the game. But that's life. You're gonna forget stuff, but you can't allow that to affect you. So get some breakfast, shoot around, and be great.
Play. Time out for Lid.
I went in the arena, walked in, too cold. Had to get my jacket real quick. Golly, wheezing outside. Let go. What's the score? 3-0. Why you running, Dio? Who won?
Animal. You got me today.
Post-game interview.
Hey man, morning shooter on one-on-one didn't go my way today, but you know, ultimately,
It's gonna be a lot of more days like that.
you know, so far, I'm up on the seas, you know. Shot wasn't falling today, but the get back is real.
Hi Roxy, what are you doing? Let me see your muscles. Ooh, kisses. I love you.
Okay, so when I'm watching film, especially players I've never played against, I'm trying to see tendencies and what they like to score, what they like to do. And Lonnie Walker's obviously a very talented player, score mentality. So knowing that, knowing he doesn't want to pass, I have to be super aggressive on the ball. And how I know he doesn't want to pass, he averages one assist a game. So
I love you. Guys, gonna say prayers, okay? Fold your arms. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for many blessings. Thank you for God's for our lives.
This is the Turkish Airlines EuroLeague. Round 14 of the regular season. Zalgiris Kaunas hosting Anadolu Efes Istanbul. Does this guy here, Elijah Bryant, does all the dirty work for Efes. He was outstanding in the victory on Tuesday night against Bayern Munich. Bryant tries his arm from deep and delivers it. And Walker once more. Bloody Walker gets more. Elijah Bryant missed the first free throw. His first shot of the game is a pull-up jump and then a steal by Mitchell. And a triple from Francisco. Bryant, a lot of dribbling. And Worthy, he did it as well. 8 points personal so far. Fair, but somehow gets the offensive rebound. Bryant is left all alone, and he begs the ball to drop through. You see, Morgan Savides is going to pull the trigger on this. Step back three, gets it. Bryant answers with a two. These rebounds in the game now. Willis. And he adds a three-point bucket to that as well. Slow it down to Bryant. There's a pretty one-handed floater to go. BKT best performance in the third period. Once again, Elijah Bryant. 6 points for him. Game's leading scorer with 18 points personal. Shot clock gliding down. Difficult shot. Tough make by Elijah Bryant. Thompson, catch, shot, gets the roll, finds his point guard, who finds Barudis for the slam. Well, that step back three, that one's off the mark. So, no change to the score. Final score. Zalgiris 85, Efes Istanbul 72. 23 points, Elijah Bryant carried Efes offensively.
Unfortunately, we lost. Gotta learn from it. Season's fast. We fly back today. It's Friday. We have a game Sunday in Turkish League. So no one's gonna stop and feel sorry for you. So again, focus on the consistency, not intensity.
All right, I already watched film by myself with just on Instat in terms of like my minutes, but I thought it'd be very beneficial for me to watch film from a coach's standpoint. So I had one of my assistant coaches break this down and tell me what he sees, because I see it from a player's point of what I see, but I've never been a coach. So I think getting another point of view is always good. So this first play, he says, empty corner pick and roll, start to play on free throw line extended to create more space. So here is the free throw line, and let's watch. So see how I catch it way too high right here? Way too high. So then when he sets the screen, there's too much space. It's too clogged up right here. Now, if he was setting the screen down here, then there would be a lot more space to come off. Let's see. And then I forced that pass because this guy's jumbled up, so we forced Vinny to take a bad shot. Your man plays next defense, get close to the line and be a threat. Okay, so let's see. Next defense is what this is. Next defense right here. This guy right here, Alba Berlin, plays this a lot. So, for example, he becomes the help on the ball. You see how over he is? See? So he gets a swipe. I'm out of position. I'm not even a threat on the goal. So I need to be right here. But his responsibility is to take away me. But I'm not giving Juice anywhere to operate. So I'm basically sabotaging our offense. As soon as I see Darius get the ball, I try to give more space. And this is Vinny's special move. Great pass by Darius. You have pulled second defender to the paint. Rodri. Exactly. For sure. For sure, Roddy. It's like, I'm always trying to find a mix between being aggressive and finding people. Especially since I've been playing point guard more this year. Let's see again. So I get downhill, everyone collapses, Roddy's wide open. I think I need to slow down a little bit. Once I get here and I have everyone beat, I see, little guy, Euro step around him. I should have taken one more step and slowed down. That's gonna be my emphasis today. Euro steps, slow Euro steps. Dio's trying to set the screen. He can't move. If he moves, it's moving screen. So I need to bring him more down here and then go out the screen, which will create a better passing angle for me, for Dio to have an advantage. Instead, we settle for, I think Dio can make that, so it doesn't matter. Shoulder by shoulder misdirection. Same thing. I gotta allow a better screen. Attacking flat cage. Cage, I gotta cage this. Boom. Cage, yeah. So cage is when they're in white defense. This guy isn't coming up, so I need to come right here and put him on my back. Pause. Put him on my back, and that allows me to slow down and see the floor. Darius is really good at this. So here I get kind of stuck and throw up a BS shot. Crazy thing is the ball was actually off me. Don't tell anyone. Come off. So boom, he's behind me. Take that right foot, step right in front of him. Now the world is mine. I could see everything. I could see Vinny rolling. I could shoot the pull up. I could see easier what Walker's doing over here. If Walker comes in and tags, and they know I want to throw that lob to Vinny. Look how they drop. Boom. So Darius needs to shift behind. But see how no advantage is really created? And this pass to here is a hard pass because you're throwing it over hands, and this guy has time to recover, you know? So maybe I can use my eyes to throw this pass, but I throw a lob. Main thing is I need a cage. Vertical drive until engaged defender roller are also available. Okay, let's see. Boom, get the screen. So Roddy, what Roddy did is usually what you do when they're hedging, right? So Bryant isn't really hedging. He's in like a drop kind of coverage. So Roddy goes out here. When they hedge, you throw it here and you throw it inside. Hedging means Bryant comes out to make me dribble the ball back, take my advantage away. So I kind of feel like I have an advantage. I feel like a decent shot. Tough shot, but decent.
Spacey, if Derek was at the corner, he'd be wide open. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Derek has run to the corner. Great shot, though. Good shot. In fact, you do not pass the ball to anybody before someone takes you. Facts. That is true. I be doing that way too much. I want to get my guys involved. Don't pass the ball until someone stops you. Okay, write that down. Attack the middle until get. I gotta drive through here instead of going. I gotta stay in the middle of the lane. So don't go out here. Go in here to make a decision. Bad transition spacing. Full sprint. Facts. Rodri right here tells me, run. I said, yeah, boy, I was tired. Yeah, so that's what he's saying. Look, so when he says pass ahead on the hedge, I know we talked about the hedge earlier. Let's look at this right here. So when there's a hedge, when someone's hedging, you got to give 3 passes of angle. So boom, comes off. Hedging. He wants to get the ball out of my hands. That's fine. First pass is obviously when to hit the short roll. This guy has to come up here. So you have 1, this guy, 2, turnaround pass, 3, pass here, boom. If this guy helps, you pass to 24, Osmani. If he doesn't, Vince has a wide open shot. But see, I come off, and I only have this and that. If Darius comes up, it's a layup or a wide open shot. I mean, good shot, but not great. Switch textbook. Boom. Pop up. Boom. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. Perfecto. Boom. Wait. Go screen. So that ghost screen, if you think about it, the idea is Smailagic already knows this guy is guarding him, but this guy's never, Smailagic is a 4-5. He's never guarded like ball screen in this situation, go screen. Do you switch? Do you not? So you're trying to create confusion in the last second. You see there's 9 seconds left, right? So I'm running, I call it go screen, do it in the NBA all the time. I'm running, yeah, switch, trying to create confusion for my shooter to be able to get an open shot. All right, let's go to defense now. Defense, good defensive effort. It's third quarter, yeah. Third quarter, I was like, F that. Enough for Lonnie Walker. Okay. Get a pressure on the ball. Fight over the screen. So here, you never... I did this... Where did I do this? I did this in the Fenerbahce game. Was it President's Cup? Fenerbahce game, President's Cup, right before halftime. Bonzi Colson. So here, they did ran outside out of bounds, and I did it. But here, as a guard, no matter if you're late, you have to go over, because if you go under, the big can't help at all. First of all, Dio's hella late. He shouldn't be that late. But boom. So I go over no matter what. And I have help if he curls on the backside. If I go under, I have no help on the other side if he goes back over. So here, when it comes to contesting, it's crazy. My coach this is a wrong hand contest, but my coach from Maccabi, Giannis, he taught me this. I didn't even know this before. So on a right-hand shooter, you could test for your left hand. On a left-hand shooter, you can test for your right hand. Here, though, all I'm thinking about, just get a contest. Doesn't matter if I'm late. Look. And it affects the shot. So little things, especially on defense, that you do we talk about consistency. You do over a consistent amount of time, changes the game. So if you contest like that for freaking the whole game, then it's going to affect the game. Okay, here we go. Aggressivity on the ball. Okay, let's see. Okay, here. Yeah, I got to be way more aggressive. Way more aggressive. He hits a shot. Good shot. Wrong hand contest. Did you see that? Wrong hand contest. I'm so used to contesting right-handers. Boom. Right here. See? This is a left hand. It's the little things, literally. I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but when Giannis pointed it out when we were in Maccabi, I was like, wow, it makes a lot of sense. If I'm shooting and someone contests me like that, I don't feel them. Like, if he missed it because he missed it. But if I contest with my right hand, it's totally different. Defending hot guy, no bump, emergency red. Is this the first quarter? Yeah, this is freaking... so frustrated myself with this play.
because it happened in the first play of the game too. So they set a back screen for Ulanovas. I feel like my teammate's late, so for a second I help, and I'm screwed because now I'm coming off a screen. And what I'm thinking is, okay, if I'm late, I have to chase like we talked about before. But if I cut through, I have no help on the backside, nothing. So I think the biggest thing, I mean, another wrong hand contest. Look, left hand contest on a left hand shooter should be right hand. Still a decent contest, but not enough, especially for a hot guy. Gotta be better. Oh, I remember this one. So this, I like to call like the I see everything. I'm the quarterback of the defense. I'm putting out all fires. So I see a fire. I see a fire. I gotta be earlier because Juice is late. At the end of the day, back to the psychology. The easiest shot is a layup. So let's say I get there a little bit earlier. Boom, let's say I'm there earlier. If he passes here, I'm buying time for us to get back on defense. So the bottom of the eye, the last guy on defense is seeing everything. He's putting out all the fires. I got to be quicker on that one. Boom. Switch. So he's saying they should have switched right here. Darius should have went out to him, and Roland should have went to the big guy, which I agree. And I, on the other hand, I'm sleeping. Freaking taking a nap over there. So, again, I'm the bottom of the eye. I should be putting out the fire. Look at me. Why am I hugging my guy? Doesn't matter if it's freaking JJ Redick, Ray Allen, Steph Curry. I am the bottom of the eye. I have to be right here. Because we have a mismatch. So he should be even trapping when he catches the ball. And Darius shouldn't be fronting. He should be 3/4. So I should be right here. Right now. Boom. Okay, snafu, stand your own. So don't help. Don't help. Right here. Don't swipe, especially on a hot guy. Dude already sprayed my face off one time. Look, no reason to help on Osmani on Ulanovas. He has that under control. I have to fight harder right here on defense. But again, swipe, get a swipe at the ball to deter him from doing anything. You know, one time a ref told me I'm not allowed to block their eyes. He said it's a technical foul. Because one time I was just putting my hand over his eyes. Not touching him, put my hand over his eyes so he can't see. Boom, bump, bump. Let's see what contest I get. Oh, I finally got a good contest. Hold on. Left hand contest on a right hand shooter. Did it really affect his shot? Who knows? But over the course of a game, it might. All right, good low post defense. Let's see. Boom. This dude's a tank down there. I gotta get a swipe here. I gotta get a swipe with this hand. Dig the ball out. Boom. I know I played against him before, so I know what he's trying to do. I'm staying down. Great contest, but I feel like if I get a swipe there earlier, then he won't be able to get there. Another thing too is that Juice did a great job of crowding the paint. And Derek too. Gotta get that rebound though. Game adjustment, no help for Ulanovas drives. Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is, I understand what you're saying, because it's obviously Walker, but just get a quick swipe and I'm out. Try to deter. Hold on, timeout. How do you get so open? Players individual, very lefty. This is the one I have to know. Ulanovas only goes left. And first of all, I can't lose sight of my man. So how it's explained at a young age is you have pistols, right? So you should always be able to point your pistol at the ball and point your other pistol at your man. Here, I can't do that. My left hand can't see my man. So I'm already losing the fundamentals. I'm doing 360s out there. And then I don't chop my feet when I get back to my guy. Then I let him go middle. Then I let him go left as a lefty. And one. Now I'm headed to get an MRI on my back. Tomorrow we have a game against Sofosh, which is 2 hours away. by bus. So we're gonna practice here and then head there. I will say this, if you're a new player overseas or just in general, you got to be your biggest advocate, especially overseas, because at the end of the day, your body is your moneymaker. So if you're hurting and you feel like the team isn't telling you the truth or whatever, like ask for MRI, ask for a second opinion. That's not the case with my team. They do everything possible to keep me healthy on the court. Christmas is coming up. Man, I'm exhausted. After a game, it's always super tough for me to sleep. Whether it's a good game, bad game. Especially when we lose, it's like super tough because it's like, what could I have done better for us to win? And I had some ice cream late. I was all out of whack. I'm not saying it's bad to have ice cream, but I'm just saying it's not me. I need to pick me up. You know, sometimes people like, after a stressful day at work, they'll come home, you know, crack a brewski, a beer and drink it. For me, that's either cracking a Sprite or having a scoop or two of ice cream. That's my way to, my comfort food. It was good to see Bryant, my old teammate. You guys saw him in the podcast. Good to see his wife. The kids weren't there, but it's crazy because this year I'm turning 30. Yeah, I know, 3-0, getting old. We got 2 kids. You feel like you're old, and I talked to my mom and she's like, you have so much life ahead of you. And I'm like, dang, I feel old. One thing that is super fire about Turkey, but also annoying at the same time, is that no matter where you are, you can park. Like, these people just park on the side of the road. They do it at our apartment complex all the time, but you can just park anywhere and no one's really gonna say anything. Remember how I said you can park anywhere? This is like, kind of like the highway. The semi's just like, yeah, I gotta stop here. No one's honking at all. In America, people would be pissed. This is the MRI place. I am not gonna lie, that was probably one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. But we got through it. You forgot your whole bag at the gym, Roddy? Wow, I need to shave, but you guys all know Rodri boy. You've seen him on the vlog before. The super OG, best shooter to ever play in Europe, from Guadalupe by way of Texas, is always on island time. When I mean island time, he forgot his whole bag at the gym. We just had a 3-hour bus ride. Didn't realize until we got to the hotel. I wish I could operate like that. I'm completely the opposite, to be honest. But let's go get some food and do some film. Dinner was solid. Now I'm about to get a massage. My brother told me this one thing. My brother that plays football at BYU told my mom that there's a secret. 15 push-ups every hour will get you cut. So let me knock out my push-ups real quick.
Then I got the toe spacers in. Let's go.
I know I preach on this channel of like, follow your system, watch film, stretch every morning, do this, do that. But I'd be lying to you if I said those aren't hard for me sometimes. Oh, and the team we're playing tonight hasn't lost a game all year in every competition. And they play in FIBA Euro Cup and the Turkish League. So we got a big test on our hands. Roxy, I haven't seen you all day, buddy.
Say hi to Dada.
Hi, Rox.
Uh-oh. There's a monster in the rug.
Ah.
Başlıyoruz. Tofaş Anadolu Efes. İlk hücum Anadolu Efes'ten. Bir Marcus Reed ve maç bitiyor. Tofaş kazandı. Tofaş 77, Anadolu Efes 70.
What's up, guys? So obviously the game didn't end how we wanted it to end. We took a loss, taking quite too many losses this year in my opinion. But like I always say on this channel, losses aren't a loss if you learn from them. So all you can focus on is being consistent in your systems and your routines and holding each other more accountable. But today we have an off day and time to recharge with the family and really remember what matters most, because I feel like sometimes during the season when you're losing or you're not playing well, you can kind of forget what matters most. At the end of the day, like if you're healthy and you have food on your table and you have a shelter, you are winning. You know what I mean? Like let's put things in perspective. But again, remember, it's consistency over intensity. God bless.